Evening, fledglings. So glad you could join me here tonight, though I doubt you had better things to do. We're going to, get up. Did I tell you to sit? No, did I tell you to sit or point to the chair in any inviting manner? Exactly. You're going to stand until I tell you to sit, okay? You two, be seated. It has been brought to my attention by your sires that you haven't really been pulling your weight or proving your worth. All you do is sit around, feed, and read. Well, we can't have that. So I'm going to give you a few tasks to get you out of those musky old havens. For our fang-flossing, rosy-cheeked friend, I'm having you on parking duty. Take these maps here. There's about 60, each one in 3 copies, but let's look at this one. As you can see, it shows us a parking lot and space numbers. More specifically, it's the one around Cerna in Traktoru neighborhood. What you're going to do is you're going to go there 3 nights in a row, and I want you to place on the map the license plates of cars that are stationed there. You have the lot numbers here. Underneath that, you write BV01XXX or whatever the plate says. Okay? I recommend you hit about 4 or 5 lots per night and then do the same ones for 2 more nights and then move on to the other parts of the city. You finish one part of the task and then you move on to the next. Excuse me? You fang-flossing, rosy-cheeked perm and mascara for brains of a corpse. I don't think you quite understand how this works. Recite the 4th tradition. Uh-huh. Good, so you do know it. Okay. Were you released by your sire? Are you a neonate? No, you're a fledgling. Good. Well, this goes for all 3 of you. Your sires came to me asking me to teach you a few things you can't learn from the comfort of your rooms in your mommies and daddies' havens. So any disobedience towards me is an act of disobedience towards your sires. And oh, I have been told anything goes when it comes to punishing failure. That being said, you are on parking duty, whether you like it or not. And once all the lots are done, you're going to make an Excel file of all the lot numbers with corresponding license plates. You're going to upload it to this USB stick right here. You're going to put it in the green mailbox, not the black one, the green one, hidden in the hedges next to the gate on Strada Lunga number 84 by the end of the month. You fail? Well, let's just say you really don't want to fail me or your sire. Okay? You, take a seat. You are going to do something really fun. It's one of our clan's specialties. You're going to be my trashman. In this envelope, you're going to find a name and the address of a house. By the end of the month, I want you to find out as much as you can about this mortal target, and you will do so predominantly by going through his trash. What he eats, where the food was bought, is he on medication? Does he get some? And if so, does he use contraception, or does he just stick to soft tissues and a helping hand? Oh, I see your eyes lighting up with curiosity and disgust. Yes, you can learn a lot about a person by what they throw out. Of course, no one is stopping you from using other means, any other means at your disposal. But I want you to get your hands dirty. I want you to smell the coffee-drenched frozen pizza box or the used condoms, and know that you are a contributing member of the Camarilla. And knowledge of even the smallest things is power. It can and will come in handy. So everything you find out about your target, how many people live in the house, approximate ages, whatever, favorite candy, I don't care, you are my trashman. Pay special attention to the dietary habits, signs of alcohol abuse, and any use of medication, especially if it's for psychological disorders or impotence. Okay? This guy will need to go down at some point, and a reputation like his isn't going to ruin itself. Good. And here I thought you weren't going to ask me stupid questions. Of course you can use your disciplines. I'm wearing the mask right now. If I didn't, you'd projectile vomit vitae all over my brand new office. I can't have that. Yes, we have faces only our sires can love, so of course you can use your disciplines when going through someone's trash on their private property. What the hell? Obfuscate is your best friend. You see, this is why your sires gave you to me. Because keeping your noses in books, staying nice and safe in your havens, and going to the club every couple of nights to feed a little bit doesn't teach you anything. Working towards completing tasks that benefit the city, that's going to teach you something. Fledgelings. This isn't an Elysium, you know. This is just my office. I don't care if you show up here looking like a mix between Naomi Campbell and Ariana Grande. As long as you don't break the Masquerade. Fucking surface rats these nights. You know, you should visit the Warrens sometime. Get to know the relatives in your city. They've already heard so much about you. Now moving on to you, punk. You're going to be my steaksmith. In this envelope before you is an AutoCAD drawing of a very special steak, which gives you all the dimensions you need and also describes the materials to be used. You have until the end of the month to deliver this steak to me. You can craft it yourself, or you can find someone who has the necessary tools and skill. I don't care how you get it done, but get it done. Yeah, you can open it now. Maybe you make one for yourself as well. Best steak I've designed so far. See, the shaft, the core of the steak as it were, is made of metal. It goes all the way through it from the handle, which is similar to the handle of a rondel dagger. So it goes all the way from the handle to the tip, which, of course, isn't made of wood. A wooden stake doesn't do anything against clothing. It just gets stuck, it splinters. It's a mess. At that point, you're better off trying to stake someone with a brick. But if the tip is a metal blade, similar to the tip of a lance, it cuts and pierces the clothing. It can even go in between ribs. It spreads them apart. And then the wood that covers and surrounds the metal shaft from the tip to the guard, beechwood in this case, that's going to slide in and make contact with the heart. Easy peasy. But only after the metallic tip opens your target up. It doesn't splinter, doesn't need resharpening. I've been using these for about 15 years now. And let me tell you, you can even stake someone from behind if you can aim right between the ribs. It slides right in. It's like the muscles aren't even there. And the grip you have on that handle there is just amazing. You can really put your entire strength behind it, knowing it won't somehow slide out of your hand. You know, you can really dig through even through thick winter clothing. Yeah, it's my own design. I've been using these since I was a hound, and well, since we're on the subject of weaponry, don't ever get your hands on guns. Just don't. You don't need them. They're noisy, complicated. They can get you in a lot of trouble with mortal authorities, and they don't do anything against our kind. Nah, whenever I executed a warrant for the previous sheriff, that's what he called it, a warrant. I'd always just use a stake. You know, you get in, paralyze your target, bring them to the prince's court. Done. Easy as that. If you use guns and shoot the target, especially in the head, you might just send them into torpor, and then they might be physically unfit to stand trial for another decade or even longer. So, no, don't get a gun. You're not even hounds, or you're not even neonates. If you have to have something on you, just get a good stake. But ideally, don't use anything. Just lay low, keep the masquerade safe, you know. Alright, fledglings, go. You have until the end of the month. One more thing, I know I mentioned the stick a lot. I know I can punish you if you fail and if I feel like it. But there's also a carrot dangling at the end of my stick. You complete these tasks without complaining like rosy face fang flosser here. Complete them without asking idiotic questions. And hey, you might just get a little reward. I will see you back here at 2 in the morning on the last night of the month. And please, don't test me, or that night might be your last night ever. Good luck. Hello. Bună seara, Elvira. It's me. Yeah, oh no, the fledglings just left. Yours was quite timid, I must say. I put him on trash duty, and he asked me if he can use his disciplines. Jesus Christ, you have got to stop embracing these Cleopatras, I'm telling you. Or give them a longer leash, at least. I mean, we were fledglings too once, but come on. Asking if he's allowed to use a discipline? Well, he's your child, and how you teach him is your business, but you did give him to me, to use as I see fit and toughen him up, so now it's also my business. Oh, don't worry. I never forget what I owe, and I always keep in mind what I'm owed as well. Alright, seara bună, seara bună.